Hi guys, we're going to read our final chapter, chapter 9. Every week is crazy week. Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it, at school? I thought that would be the end of crazy week, but something even crazier happened the next Monday. We were at recess swinging on the swings when you'll never guess in a million hundred years who showed up on the playground. No, it wasn't Miss Lizzie. I told you you would be able to guess. So, na 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 boo boo on you. Just for that, I'm not going to tell you who it was. Okay, I'll tell you. It was Pooty the goat. There we were, minding our own business, when out of nowhere, Pooty wandered over. It was the most amazing thing in the history of the world. Nah, said Pooty the goat. What's that goat doing here? Asked Ryan. She must have escaped the rent-a-goat, I said. Pooty the goat was making weird noises. I think something's wrong with Pooty, Andrea said. Maybe she's sick, said Emily. Maybe she just needs to be milked, said Neil, the nude kid. Well, I'm not milking her, said Andrea. I'm not milking her, said Ryan. I'm not milking her, said Michael. Nobody wanted to milk Pooty, the goat. I say Arlo should milk her, said Andrea. Why? I asked. I milked her last time. That's exactly why you should milk her this time, Arlo, Andrea said. You know how to milk a goat. You don't know. We don't know what to do. Milk the goat! Milk the goat! Everybody started to chant. I was faced with the hardest decision of my life. If I milked Pooty, everybody would make fun of me for sure. And if I didn't milk Pooty, well, I'm afraid that she might explode and there would be milky pieces of goat all over the place. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I had to think fast. I was concentrating so hard that my brain hurt. Finally, I decided that I would rather be made fun of than be covered in milky pieces of exploded goat. So I got down on my knees and I did what Mrs. Lizzie told me to do. I thought I was going to die, but Pooty calmed down as soon as I started to milk her. Nah, said Pooty. You're good at that, AJ, said Neil. Then when you grow up, you should milk goats for a living. Oh, Ryan said. AJ is milking Pooty the goat. They must be in love. Hey, AJ, when are you and Pooty going to get married? Asked Michael. If those guys weren't my best friends, I would hate them. Now there's these stars here, which usually means we're starting at a different time. Like there's been a little break. Well, that's pretty much what happened during Crazy Week at elementary school. I'm going to miss Mrs. Lizzie. She may have been crazy, but she was cool. None of our real teachers ever showed us how to do cool stuff like yodel or do fart noises with our armpits. And she had great balloon animals. My mom really liked her Mother's Day present. Mrs. Lizzie was right about one thing. You never know when you might have to milk a goat. Maybe the Board of Education will cancel the recess enrichment program and just let us have fun again. Maybe they'll have another lockdown. Maybe Mrs. Lizzie will cut her hair and get earmuffs. Maybe Officer Spence will stop saying the word duty. Maybe the zombie cannibal psycho will eat kids for breakfast while escaping from the loony bin. Maybe Emily's mother will use a plate instead of eating breakfast in her pajamas. Maybe they'll let Mrs. Lizzie out of the loony bin so that she can finish telling us about worm poop. Maybe Pootie will go back to Rent-A-Goat. Maybe we'll be able to talk Mr. Klutz into having another crazy week next year. But it won't be easy. Think about why it wouldn't be easy to convince Mr. Klutz to have another week like this next year after all the excitement this year. What do you think about all those maybes? Which ones could come true? Which ones are likely not to come true? Or are any of them likely to come true? Do you think your teachers are crazy? I hope not. Anyways, I love these books, and I'm hoping that you have found that you like them too. So they're Dan Gutman books, and it's all the something is something. So Miss Lizzie is dizzy. Mr. I got a whole bunch on my shelf here. Let's see, find them first. Dr. Brad has gone mad. Mr. Sunny is funny. Mr. Granite is from another planet. That's actually one of my favorites. I really like that one. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. And as you saw, Mrs. Little makes mistakes when I'm reading too, and that's just fine. We learn from our mistakes. We go back and we reread. That's a good thing. Mistakes are good. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye, guys.